Hello, my name is Benjamin, and today I'll be walking you through the showcase section of the left-hand menu of your editor. So go into the left-hand menu of our editor, go down until you see showcase, and click into there. And the specific area underneath the showcase area that we'll be covering in this video is product manager. Now, each one of these has a purpose, and most of them have to do with the new models page you have on your website. Just so I can show you what I'm talking about, we'll jump over to our website, and here is the new models page. In other words, this is the brochures area, the generic information as if your customer went to look at the manufacturer's site. So a high percentage of the controls underneath that showcase area are going to be for controlling different aspects within here. The one we'll start with today will be product manager. Product manager will be primarily used to control prices within there. Let me show you. Now, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to switch over from catalog e-commerce to catalog showcase. When it says catalog e-commerce up here, this is only for editing the legacy e-commerce and is not part of the PSS system at all and will not work to edit those parts. For that, you do have to go into the separate e-commerce tab. So let's switch over to Catalog Showcase, and you can see that we have quite a few here. Let's work with one that I'm fairly familiar with. Go with Arctic-Cat. Now, I could select to bring up all of Arctic-Cat, but instead, I'll go ahead and click on the blue arrow to expand it. That gets us down to our different categories of vehicle. So let's go into ATV, and let's go with the newest lineup, the 2023 lineup. You can click on the search that you see here. And okay, we can see quite a few different units here. So what we're going to do is talk about changing the price and the options that you have when it comes to that. So we'll jump over to our site, and just as we did back in the editor, we'll jump into Arctic-Cat. And currently we are in the ATVs, so we'll jump into ATVs. And the first one up is a 2023 Altera 90. So let's go ahead and take a look at that on the back side. So we'll jump back here, and let's see, there we have the Altera 90. So we'll go ahead and select the Altera 90 checkbox, and then go up to Edit Selected Product Options. Once we get into here, we'll go into Set Store List Price, and you have a few different options that you can choose from here. If you want to take a percentage off of the MSRP that will be listed on that unit by default, you can do that. Percentage above MSRP, dollar off MSRP, dollar above, fixed dollar value, which is where you just type in a flat dollar price, or for this vehicle, if you do not want it to display a price, you can instead pick all for price, and that is exactly what it will display in the price field is the text call for price. You put in your value down below, overwrite, and then save. So just as an example, let's do percentage off MSRP. Let's go 10% under MSRP. So rid of that real quick and try it again. All right, so it refreshes the page, and if we scroll down to the Altera 90, we should see between MSRP 3359 and 3023.10, taking 10% off the price. Now, if we want to push this over to the site, we'll go back to here, click on the name of our business, and publish changes. Excellent. Now we'll go up to here, click on the Altera, and we can see that that price is in fact reflected here. And there you have it. Now, of course, before I jump out of here, I am going to revert it back to the original MSRP. So let's go back down to the Altera 90, edit selected product options, set store list price. We're going to go to remove list price. Yes, save changes. And now when this refreshes, we should see that now that Altera 90 store price is the exact same as the MSRP. So let's go ahead and push that back over to the site. So click on the name of our business and publish changes once again. Excellent. Jump back to our site. We'll simply refresh the page, and then this should bounce back to the original MSRP. Now, one thing I will have to caution you about, depending on where your business is located and depending on the restrictions with your specific distributor for these different manufacturers, please be careful with what you change the price to. Also, the MSRP when you jump in here may be incorrect. If that is the case, then you can go into the product manager just like we did and type in a set value for that particular unit. Or if you're like, you know what, I don't want to do any of that, you can go through and just set all of them as call for price if you want to. Just remember that the entire idea of the new models page is to show off what you can potentially order in for someone. It's not necessarily what you have in stock, because what you have in stock will be on your dedicated inventory tab for your new and used. This just simply says, hey, we don't have this in stock, but if you're really interested, we can order it in for you. We'll jump back to our editor, back to our dashboard. That is all I have for you today, folks. Until I talk to all of you again, thank you very much for your valuable time today.